How are you guys, my friends? It's Thursday. Gotta make sure I got my days right. Peanut, how are you? BT, Hayes, it's so good to see you guys. My week has been, you know what? My week has been as busy as any week, any person that is in charge of so many different like Christmas things and has Christmas parties and all sorts of things. So it's been crazy, but also we're actually leaving out of town next week. So that's why it feels kind of extra crazy. We're going to a wedding. And so we'll be gone on Tuesday from Tuesday to Monday. And so I feel like I had to get like everything. I have to get like everything squared away a week earlier than normal because once we get back home on the 21st and we get home late on the 21st. So like we're not going to be in any position to do anything until the 22nd. And that's kind of like almost too late. You know what I mean? Running some tarts. What does that mean? Hey, it's Wolf. How's it going, Wolf?
Never.
Okay, VT, how do you feel about Plucky Squire? Because I had really high hopes for it. And then I've heard kind of mixed reviews about it. I've heard that it is fun and cute, but that it's not, I mean, I don't want to say that it's like bad, you know, because I don't think it's necessarily bad. Auden, you don't need anything, babe. Before I put her in quiet time, I was like, okay, do you have everything you need? And she was like, yep, I have everything. I have everything I need. And she's not gonna let Ander rest. Ander has to like go into our bedroom or else she'll just constantly be talking to him because ever since we had to leave that door open because she had like a bad dream, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago, she refuses to let me close her door. And so now I just have to have her door open all the time. So she just, you know what? I would say Plucky Squire for $8 is totally worth it. Absolutely. I think it's originally $30. I could be wrong. Hey, it's DJ BJ. That's right. What time do they start? 6? We're having the missionaries over for dinner at I can't remember. I don't think I'm going to be. I don't know. I probably will not be tuning in a whole lot. I bet Sword Art or somebody. I mean, if somebody wants to like stream it on the comes running through the streets yelling about Plucky Squire. What did I miss? Lindsay, have you played Plucky Squire? I bet it's really fun for you and your kid. I bet Charlotte would really like it. Not very challenging. Like it would be a good game for you or C could drive and Auden could tell you where to go. All right. That's fair. That's totally fair. I think that's kind of what I picked up to when I was like, I feel like from what I'm reading, it's like a side scroller kind of like, it's almost like a storybook type feel, but then sometimes it jumps to 3D. I think I remember watching Control Freak stream a little bit of it. And he was like, I mean, like it's really fun, but it's not anything super crazy. You know what I mean? Now, Mio, I am very excited about Mio. And if your kid enjoys it and if your kid has a good time with it, that's great because I am struggling trying to find games for Auden to play because she tried Spyro and it was way too hard, which I should have known. She tried I let her play Astrobot and I just let her run around in like the main area where all like the hub, basically where all the little robots are. And I thought she would love that. And she got bored of it pretty fast. I was like, go run around and like hit all the different robots. They do different things. And she liked changing her outfit and she liked doing stuff like that, but she just couldn't, she wanted to do a level. And I was like, baby girl, you can die as many times as you need to in a level, but you're not gonna, like, she has a hard time like jumping over obstacles, you know? Oh, a short hike is a great idea. She could play a short hike. And then she loves the Little Gator game. She loves the Untitled Goose game and she loves Donut County, but she's kind of played Donut County so much that she could beat those levels with her eyes closed. And so I struggle finding games that are kind of her. She asked if she could play Luigi's Mansion the other day and Luigi's Mansion 3. And I was like, well, that does have Gooigi in it, which isn't, you can't die, but you don't get Gooigi for a good solid 30 to 45 minutes after you start your game, if that. And so I was like, well, in order for you to play that, you know what? There's a two-player mode, kind of sort of in Super Mario Galaxy, where one person can like move around and pick up like the star bits that are everywhere, which would be a great thing for her. But that means I'd have to pull out my Wii and I would have to hook it all up and get it all hooked up to the TV, which I can do, but that requires me. That requires me. Although Charlotte could probably play it as well. I don't know. Charlotte really struggled with, she really struggled with Astrobot, her 3D platforming. She really struggled with that. So I don't know. Right now, Charlotte's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, which also requires reading. But you have outfits and take pictures. I have Toem, but I think I only have it on my computer. I don't think I have it on like my Switch. But they're just, I mean, and I get it. There just isn't a lot of, aren't a lot of options for like little ones that are just getting into gaming, you know? Donut County's great because she can use her finger. I bet she would really like a short hike because a short hike feels a lot like, oh, Charlotte loved Pikuniku. Oh my gosh. I've never heard of Flock though, but Charlotte, that was how Charlotte kind of got started with side-scrolling platformers, was Pikuniku. She loved Pikuniku. And she finally got to the point where she could beat the whole game by herself. I had to help her a couple times. Okay, it's called Flock. And I purchased Whole.io because I thought it was going to be another version of, I got it on sale for like 99 cents. I thought it was going to be another version of Donut County, but it was really different. I didn't really, it wasn't my jam. Charlotte played something when she very, very first started playing games on my Switch, or when we very first got her Switch Lite. She played one called The Big Journey, and it's one that's gyro and you have to roll this way and that way. And you're like a big roly-poly cat. And you have to try and find your way to like your master or something. I think it has to do with sushi. I'm not really sure, but it's really cute. And I remember she was really into that for a long time. I think you can choose between gyro controls or just Poc Poc. It's a subscription, but there are so many little games in it and there's no language. So it's great for non-readers. I'm going to write that down too. Maybe that would be a good little Christmas gift, like get her a subscription and see how she does with it. She does play a game. She does play something called, they call it Bimmy Boo, and they have everything. Oh my gosh. It's like, it's like when you look it up on the App Store, it's like toddler games, puzzles, color, fun, shapes, learn, counting. So many different words. But she really likes Bimmy Boo, but it's always the same thing every single time. And so she can play it for a while and then she exhausts it. And it's like, okay, I don't want to play this anymore. Now, you know what is great is Osmo. You did. He looks great. There's a thing called Osmo, and Osmo is this software that you can get a bunch of different things for it. My mom is the one that got it for.
Tuesday, innit?
Okay. I just have to leave by 3:30. So, hey, it's DJ. But Osmo is like, yeah, Bucky's twins. Whoop whoop. Charlotte Auden's not wearing her Bucky hoodie. I couldn't find it. But it's actually not even that cold outside. Osmo has this thing. They have a bunch of different like games that you can purchase, but they're interactive games. So there's this thing that sits on the top of the iPad that has a little mirror reflector. And so it can pick up what you're doing in front of the iPad. So Auden isn't quite old enough for the counting game yet and the spelling game yet, but it was great for Charlotte. But they have this game called Monster, and Auden loves Monster. You have a little whiteboard and you can just use, I mean, you can use any whiteboard really, but you have a little whiteboard. My mom purchased like the pack, and you can draw on it with dry erase markers. And the monster is obviously AI and can like tell you things, but he'll be like, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to write a story or do you want to go on an adventure? And then depending on what you pick, he'll be like, okay, can you draw me something? Let's tell a story. Can you draw me something that is, I don't know. Can you draw me a big teddy bear or something like that? And it never happens the same way twice. He will tell you to draw something different every single time. And so then she draws on the whiteboard, and because of that little reflector that's on the top of the iPad, he can actually I'm not joking. He reaches down and he goes, "Oh, that's a great drawing." And then he reaches down at the bottom of the screen and then he pulls her drawing up into the screen, regardless of how great it is or not. And if there are like weird things in it and everything. And he'll like put it on the side and be like, "That's a great chair." And then he'll go and like sit on it, you know, if he asks her to draw a chair or a couch or a bed. Or he'll be like, "Oh, I'm sleepy. Can you draw me a bed? Can you clear the board and draw me a bed?" So she'll draw him a bed and he'll like pull the bed up and like put it down. And he'll be like, "Oh, I need a stuffed animal." And he'll lay down on it and everything. Fabulous. She loves it. And it never gets old because it's always different. Everything he asks her is different. "Hey, Artemis." "Sure. Share that emote." And I'm actually going to get my game started because I got to sign off at 3:30 today. I got somewhere I need to be. Plucky Squire is narrated, but there are word-based puzzles like putting the word big in a sentence instead of small, and the scene changes accordingly. Oh, wow. That's a really cute little emote. Man, I need more cute, like seasonal emotes. Okay, speaking of, Charlotte plays Disney Dreamlight Valley. Let me turn on my game. And right now it's all Christmassy, you know? And all the fish have like festive little Santa hats. So if you like she showed me all the fish last night, and there's like the festive bass, there's the festive bass, the festive perch, the festive anglerfish, which has like a tiny little Santa hat, I think, on its little thing. And then there was the festive squid. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. And then they have all these pets you can get that are like these critters that are like little companions for you. And they're inspired by different Disney characters. And so there'll be like the Buzz Lightyear puppy or the Woody something or whatever. And so all of them have like themes, but they're pets. And they have Inside Out 2 themed ones, and they have the nostalgic capybara. I was like, what? Whose idea was this? Oh my gosh. Ugly COVID snowman. I'll say that is. In order to get a snowman, you need to watch a streamer who does a shared chat stream. You know what? I have looked into, and to answer your question, Hayes, no, I don't know how. Okay, wait, who's in my party now? Oh, that's right. Magus is in my party, but I don't think I want Magus in my party. I think I want the robot in my party. I'm being totally... I don't know. Ayla is pretty great. I like Ayla a lot. I have a question. Somebody told me one time that there comes a time when, depending on your decisions and your conversation with Marl/Luca, there will be a time where something will kind of happen. Oh, of course, he's like standing off by himself. What wind? There is no... Ribbert's cape isn't fluttering. What wind? It's bananas. Vegas making his own amazing wind. Yeah, Chrono's alive because we went and did this extra special thing, and we like had to get this doll that was like exactly like him, and then we went back in time. You know what? I don't even know, but he's back. Here he is, but I don't remember what we're... Oh, so all went well. No, don't thank me. I merely placed a piece upon the board. It was not my hand that moved it. If you would thank someone, thank the ones who cared enough to see their friend return to them. By the way, the Wings of Time have come looking for you, but they seem to have a heart and mind all on their own. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lie before you. You might choose to leap into that bucket, or fly the Wings of Time to the day of Lavos. Or there is the Black Omen, which now straddles time, seeking to summon Lavos yet again. Such folly, lusting so greedily after power that power wields you. It is up to you to decide when and where you will face Lavos. However, do not think that you stand alone. I have had glimpses, albeit vague, of events, people, and places that will empower you. A forest brought back to life by the sheer determination of a woman in the Middle Ages. Hold on. Dude, he's throwing all sorts of things my way. Hold on. Okay, wait. Forest in the Middle Ages. So we could go fight Lavos right now. Yeah, I'll say this is quite the lore dump. The fortress of one of Magus' 3 former generals in the Middle Ages. What? Magus Fortress. We did find out that Magus is the little boy that was in the Kingdom of Zeal that was like, our mother isn't right, and his older sister Shala was really powerful, and he kept trying to protect her. We did find out that that little boy is Magus, which I suspected. A task to be done in the future in a birthplace of machines. Future. Oh, that must be the factory. A prehistoric stone that will shine with the light of all the ages of the world. That must be the sun shrine. So is he giving me... Okay, wait. The restless spirit of a proud knight, slain by Magus in the Middle Ages and lingering even in the present. That's Cyrus? No, not Queen Shala. Queen Zeal is the one that's like... Queen Zeal is the one that has been trying to siphon power from Lavos. She's the one that's lost her marbles, and she built that big mammon machine to basically siphon Lavos's power. That is Magus's mother. And then Shala is Magus's sister, who her mother was using to work the machine and basically putting her in danger. But then there was this rift in time that happened, and all the gurus, this old guy with the bowler hat being one of them, all the gurus went into different times, and so did Janus, which was the little boy's name, who is actually Magus. And I had a suspicion of that because they have the same hair color and all that stuff. An object of legend in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. Wow, okay, well, apparently everything happens in the Middle Ages. Wow, I can spell. So basically, he's telling me that these are all things that I could go do. Speak to your companions. Some among you may well know the figures behind the events which I've seen. Borrow the might of all these lives throughout the ages and let their strength become your own, for only then can you hope to defeat the enemy you face. Such is the power required should you wish to change the future. I will remain here and bear witness to the world's fate. So he's basically saying these are all things that you should do before you go fight Lavos with each different person, with one of these people like in your party. I would imagine that like the Cyrus one, because I assume that's who he's talking about, requires Ribert. I would imagine that the Sunshrine one requires Ayla. I would imagine the Magus Fortress one requires Magus. The Forest in the Middle Ages could also require Ribert. And then the Future Factory needs to require Baymax. That's what I'm thinking. Dude, let's go to the Middle Ages. Like, that is where it's all going down, man. No. Where are the Middle Ages? No. I already tried this one. No. Wait, 1000 AD? That's my regular time, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. We don't have to do this. We can just take the Wings of Time. We can just take the Epic. I'm sorry, what? Congratulations. Board the Epic. Okay, so here's... Nice! You got a stream streak. Excellent. Always makes me feel happy. Yeah, what wind? Like, why is the wind blowing him but not Ribert? That's funny. So my question is when we bring Chrono back, And there's that moment where like, oh, this is, I don't think we can get here without the epic. Yeah, this music. Ugh, I can't fit through there? What? That is so stupid. Okay. Oh no, wait. I feel like I have been here. Oh yeah, because remember he wrote this giant message in blood on the wall. Yeah, okay. Totally, dude. When you bring Chrono back, does Chrono depending on your choices, is it Marl or Luca that are like, oh Chrono, you can't, don't do that again, don't leave us again, or whatever? Like, is that the situation? Hey, it's Dadbods! 25 stream streak? I'd say so. I would absolutely say so. I'd consider that a pretty sweet stream streak. So there isn't any like special secret place I can fly to? Yeah, where's the... Oh. I don't know if it'll let me. Let's see. I need to land on the fountain. Where is the middle of town? Is it down here? Where is those things? I don't understand. They aren't real streaks until they're in the triple digits. That's my motto. What's the motto with you? Where's the fountain? Oh, this right here. Okay. That's the market. That's a resident tavern. Residence. Have I been over here? I don't even know if I've been. Oh, wait a minute. Whose castle is that? Was this Magus's castle? Wait, what? No, his castle didn't like fall down, like fall into. Are these gonna be like one hits? Bye, Dad Bods. Thanks for stopping in with your stream streak. Did he just take half my life down? Whoa. Dang. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. How come I keep missing them? Oh, is this like the Gelnica? Is this like you stumble upon this and it's like oh my gosh. I don't understand. Maybe magic? If magic misses, I don't know. I don't know how to run out of a fight. How do you leave out of a fight? Can you? Okay. He's gonna kill me! Wow, what is this place? You know what? This is probably where I need to be. Maybe. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Arise. Please stop saying literally. It's on a 7 stream streak. Dang. Dang. Every time I use the word literally, I think of you. I almost typed it to my sister today in a chat or like in a text message. And I was like, no, that is not it. That is not it. It is not literally. Self. Get it together. Lindsay's doing all right. Still waiting on a bunch of results to know really how well I'm doing, but overall much better. Almost normal, depending on the day. That's excellent. She doesn't have any magic. Maybe she can toss them, like chuck them. You know what I'm saying? So I guess these guys can't handle, these guys are like, wow, this was a big mistake, I feel like. these dudes look like nothing, and then all of a sudden they're totally insane. Grudge. This is like, this reminds me of like a freaking Tonberry. There aren't Tonberries in this game, are they? No, that's a Final Fantasy thing. Wow, that was crazy. I wasn't ready. Oh, shoot. I wasn't ready. Blossom. I used to believe people who said Chrono Trigger first playthrough, but you know what? I don't anymore. I'm not buying it. You've played this 5 times before. Be real with us. Okay, I'm totally gonna come clean. I have played this game before, but it was over 20 years ago and I remember nothing, absolutely nothing about it. So I'm experiencing it all for the first time anyway. And my mind has been pretty blown. There have been some like, okay, wait. There have been some like legit surprises. I know. You liar! Liar, liar, plans for hire. Yeah. See ya. They're gonna do Grudge because they have to go out with a grudge. You know what I mean? Liar! Yeah. So, yes. Technically. Oh, what? They annihilated her. That is stupid. Stupid. Streamer lady makes false playthrough claim. False first playthrough claims. Click here for the story. You're right. You're right. But like, it might as well be my first playthrough because I literally don't remember anything about it. Actually, all I remembered. Ayla is gonna die. This is terrible. I should have known. I should not be this unprepared. Oh my gosh. 4 of them? Okay. We gotta time to get serious. Oh, but then they do Grudge. I am indeed an investigative journalist. This woman will be outed in the Twitch Times in January 2026 issue as fraud. Yeah, I mean, I try to be pretty clear if I'm like, hey, I've played this before. I don't use the first playthrough tag. What? Oh, no, I knew that. What the heck, man? Is it not her turn? I don't understand. Oh, we don't have enough We don't have not enough magic. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Ice Sword 2. Okay. This is dumb. Hey, it's Stasis! How are you? This is Bucky. This is a very, very beloved character in Texas. Bucky's is like this insane, humongous gas station. The biggest gas station in the world is a Bucky's. And it is, wait, how do I, she still doesn't have, oh, she doesn't have it. I thought it was Marl. Oh my gosh, I'm not paying any attention. It has 120 gas pumps. 120. We love Bucky's. Bucky's is great. So we had to get hoodies. It's spelled B-U-C-C-E-E. Bucky's. And he's like a beaver. And you can get anything at Bucky's. Like, it's like a mini mall on the inside. It's like, you can get fudge, you can get candied almonds, you can get chicken wings, you can get all sorts of things. Amazing. It's amazing. What do you need, baby? Okay, but Papa is busy, so I need you to figure it out on your own. Wow, that was crazy. I'm so angry at myself for coming here because you know what? I got a turbo ether and it wasn't even worth it. Like, not at all. This was so dumb, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Because we're here together, so that's all that really matters. It's all about the friends you make along the way. You know what I'm saying? Because watch, I'm going to try and leave. Oh, I'm gonna stand in front of that piece of trash, I guess. Piece of garbage. That was it? That was it. That was all there is? That's all she wrote? Auden, I don't know where Papa is. Go find something else to do. If you needed tape, you needed to ask me before you went. Hey, it's PJ. I got here with the turbo ether. Oh, yeah. Let's take it. Let's sleep it in. You missed that whole thing was dumb. 10G for the whole night, though. I'll take it. Inflation. It's like 50G in my time. But back in ye olde times, it's only 10G, which makes sense. That checks out. No, you've got 20 more minutes. I'm gonna go close your door if you keep bothering me. 1 hour. That's all I ask is 1 hour. Those guys were stupid. I can't help but notice that all the people are the same. They all look the same. Mid-ether is... Auden, worry about yourself. I'm gonna close the door. Go. You don't need anything from anybody. You do quiet time on your own all the time. My deal is my girls do quiet time for an hour while I'm streaming. For the first hour that I'm streaming. And then they start their screen time. And most of the time she's fine. But today she's being extra, extra needy. That looks fancy. That looks very fancy. That looks like something that Ozzie's fort. Oh wait, no. I feel like we need. She's fine. She had a you know what? I'm gonna put Magus here. Just in case, because like this is your realm, dude. There he is. There's Ozzie. Welcome and well met. This is the great Ozzie's what? Surprise. Gah! Lord Magus. That's right. It is good to see you again, Ozzie. The Noive. You think you can talk to me after you desert your fellow friends? No fiends to lick the boots of these filthy humans. You're not our lord. You're a traitor. Why did you leave us? That is none of your business. Hold on. Can he heal? Hey, Skybird. How are you? Okay, so a couple no, at this point, it's not even months. It was like a year or so ago. My toddler, she's 4, so she's not really a toddler, but kind of, sort of. She had a bad dream, and she used to do her quiet time with her door closed. 1 hour. I got the baby monitor. I can help her when she, it's fine. She used to be able to do it, and she was totally fine and never had any problems. And then she had a nightmare one night, and then she was like, I can't sleep. I can't have the door closed. So now she refuses to have the door closed, even during the day with all the lights on. And so I have to just put a baby gate up in there, but that doesn't stop her from coming over the baby gate and being like, Mama, I need this, I need this, I need this. And you pesky low-down good-for-nothings can't take a hint, eh? Guess I know what I have to do now. Oh, what? Oh, I hate Flea. I thought he meant flee as in like run, but they spelled it wrong. No, this is actually Flea. Oh, dear me, if it isn't Lord Magus, you must like shame to have come back here. A human-loving traitor like you deserves to be punished like the bad, bad boy you are. Oh wait, no, he's not human, never mind. Yeah, Mama, I need to go potty. Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, I'm thirsty. Mama, I need tape. Mama, I need scissors. Is it, how do you pronounce it? Is it cretin or cretin? Because I remember I think it's cretin. Because I'm pretty sure in Monsters, Inc., he's like, listen here, you little cretin. And he's like, first of all, it's pronounced cretin. If you're going to threaten me, then do it properly. Yeah, it is. And then she needs validation all the time. And so we can't do any, okay. Oh, we can do an ice tackle. That sounds fun. Attack an enemy with glacial ice. Cretan. Dang. She's gonna confuse. Oh, never mind. Oh, we're gonna do ice too. Crete? That's what I thought. I thought it was Cretan. He's like, listen here, you little cretin. Okay, first of all, if you're gonna threaten me, then at least do it properly. When the clock strikes this, the scare floor will be painted. Wow, that was so easy. I learned Dark Bomb. Oh, just you wait. I'll teach you a lesson next time. Yeah. That's what they all say all the time. Assassin Creedon. Creedon. Are we gonna have to fight like a whole bunch of... He just said howdy. Howdy. Arise, my fearsome guardians. Slash them to shreds. No one's taking back the treasure I stole fair and square from Magus's keep. Yeah, go ahead and just tell me. Oh, wait, these guys, it's fine. We're fine. I wonder what happens if you come here without Magus in your party. That was great. Oh, that was so great. Ozzie's in a pickle. Ozzie is one nugget short of Happy Meal. I'm out of here. What? Oh my gosh, that is very funny. He's right. If you come without, they say, sorry, we're closed. To name our office hours, please call this number. That's right. Now we're going to fight Slash, even though we've defeated these people. UK is cretin. US is cretin. Ah, it's one of those situations. Got it. You summoned. Can you imagine? Like, these dudes know what Magus is capable of, and yet they're like, we're totally going to fight. I would run away. I would probably wet my tunic and I would run away. You know what I'm saying? That's what would happen. Hey, it's Dorian. How are you? Are you guys ready for Christmas? Like, does everybody feel ready? Because I don't. What is a Dark Bomb? Well, it costs the same as Ice 2, so. Okay. Dude, that Ice Tackle combo is awesome. They're literally taking below even 100 on All My Life. This is pathetic. First Ozzie, now Slash. Flea is from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Well, yeah, see, it's always this. You win this time. That happens so often in video games where they're like, next time I won't go so easy on you. And then the next time you fight them, it's the same thing. Oh, well, next time I won't go so easy on you. Every time. Or that slap fight that happens between Tifa and Scarlet in Final Fantasy VII, and you're supposed to slap her, and then you slap her enough times and she's like, enough! And she's so angry about it. And I'm like, what did you think you were getting out of this? Oh. I want that. Sweethearts? Don't you want to open the treasure chest? Not with you doing that. You're nuts. You guys, this feels...
Oh, treasure!
Chop. Yeah. Yeah, I am not stupid. Ozzie's bungled that one. Well, yeah. I'm out of here. This is what? You know what? This actually checks out. This is absolutely perfect for a game from what, 1995? Oh, we're gonna have to fight all of them together. Good job, Ozzie. Hey, Twizzlo, how are you? Stasis has 1 day left of work. Yeah, we leave for a wedding. We're going out of town for a wedding on Tuesday. So you know what? I ordered all my Christmas stuff. It should all be here on Saturday. However, I still have checked the tracking information on that Lego bus I sold on eBay. And it's still showing up as in pre-shipment. I put it in the post office drop box on Saturday the 6th. And I'm worried because I don't want them to lose that package. Ozzie Pets, Flea Bustier, Slasher 2. What is even happening? With these items combined, we're invincible. Get ready to witness true power. The Flea Bustier, that is fantastic. Wow, that was a lot. He took a lot. That was a lot of life that just came down for me. Okay, they have a triple tech. Of course they do, but of course I don't. Okay. Hey, it's Rumi! I know, I can't imagine either, so I'm trying not to be like, oh my gosh, where's my package? I'm trying to simmer down now, but like I have a seller that's like, or a buyer that's like, where's my stuff? And I'm like, I don't really know. Oh yeah, that's right. That does it on everybody. I forgot about that. So if it was just me sending it to like a friend or something, then I would probably be like, well, we'll just wait and see. But like, this is somebody that paid me money. Speaking of, so I was going to open up a shop storefront to, oh dang, Magus is dead, for sure. I was going to open up a Ko-Fi coffee, like storefront for my shirts, but technically I can't do that because when I uploaded all my stuff, oh, that's right. I have a heal beam to all allies. Do it. They were like, make sure none of your stuff's copyrighted. And I was like, So if you want a t-shirt, you're just going to have to email me at the email address that I provided on the Discord. And you're just going to have to make a personal request. I can't open up like a storefront. And I'm super bummed about it because that's annoying. But at the same time, like, it is what it is. Is anybody going to die? Man, I just need to kill one of them. This is brutal. This is crazy business. You know what? I'm actually going to do ice 2 and then... Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. So I know, but I don't want to get into trouble because it's true. Like I see things on Etsy as well. I don't know. Maybe I... Oh, did Baymax not heal anybody? Or did he just not heal enough? I'm only half paying attention. I wasn't quite ready for this. For these like triple techs, I should have known. I should have known this was coming. Okay. I'm going to focus this time. Also, oh, okay, this is where we're going to start. Okay. Yeah, lots of dead people. I'm wondering if... Chrono is a better choice or Ayla. No, because Chrono can heal. Baymax can heal. I think you get like a turbo ether or something like that. Oh, what happens if you open the chest before? It'll kill me before I get in there. Now I can open it. A high ether. That's not even like that worth it. You know what I mean? A high ether? I mean, okay. Okay, I need to take a look at my party. Hold on. First, I need to heal everybody. Like, I think I went into that fight with not a lot of life with all my people because I wasn't expecting. 705? Nah, that's fine. So we have to... So what happens if I take... What happens if I take... Oh, they were doing counterattacks. What happens if I take Magus out of the party right now? Does it matter? Like if I replace him with Ayla, because Ayla has non-magic attacks that take quite a bit of life down. Part of the problem with Magus is that he attacks all three of the people and then they all counter. So if I can just attack one person and then they can't do their triple tech anymore. I got a sixth sense. Oh man, that movie terrified me. So scared. Oh, I guess the dark bomb technically hits only one person. Bomb enemies. Oh, enemies? All enemies? If we change him to Ayla, because then we'll have Marl and Baymax to do healing. Wait a minute. What text does Baymax have? He has Cure Beam. Restore a small amount of HP to an ally. Oh, Heal Beam restores a small amount of HP to all allies. Okay. So he can heal everyone. I think I misunderstood that. Cure Wind, okay, that's the tech one that he can do with Marl. So I need to keep Marl in there. Okay. So like what happened? How's her life? How is she doing? Okay. They're like, where's Magus? Try before you die. YOLO. Okay, we just need to focus on taking down one of them. And it should probably be Ozzie, maybe. Nice. Jane, how are you? Happy Turds Day. Turds Day. Marl's already down to 373. Holy moly. Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. We're gonna do a... everybody. Oh, I gotta stretch, but I don't want to stretch just yet. Yeah, when all three of them get together, that sucks because then wait, not Ice Toss, no, Iceberg Toss. What was Boogie? Boogie woogie woogie, boogie woogie woogie. Yeah, that triple tech, that's brutal. Why don't I have that? Where can I learn that? There's some, oh, there is like a darkness triple tech, isn't it? But I think you need Luca. I think you need Magus, Luca, and Marl. Oh, wait, what? Okay. I think that's what I wanted, maybe. Nope, definitely not, but that's okay. I was hoping for the... I don't know, man, I just did the Flea Festival last night. Man, and what's so funny is I feel like 2 of those Flea games took me 1 try each when I streamed it, and last night it must have taken me over 20 or so tries each time. On every single one of those dumb games, I was like, this is so stupid. Why am I so bad at this right now? Ah. So... Oh, everybody's dead. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna do a high potion on Marl, because then Marl can arise. And she can actually, like... It has, like, all of a sudden, they were, like, not... They were so weak, and now all of a sudden they're super... Like, how much HP have I taken from him? Did I just hear Jordachi? Jordachi! How are you? It's so good to see you! I was just asking Ander if Charlotte can watch Lord of the Rings. And he was like, I don't think so. It's been a couple years since we've tried. Impossible. I have never played Expedition 33, so the only game I've played that has been... Yeah, you can. The only... You know what? I feel like having Ayla was very helpful. Like, Magus is cool and all, but like... I think he was the ticket to getting inside. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think... I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he's a little bit less cool than I thought he was gonna be. Like when he joined our party, I was like, this is gonna be freaking amazing. And now I'm like he's fine. But I feel like Ayla is more powerful than Magus is, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you mean, do I remember you? Oh, Jordachi. Of course, of course. Dude, I interviewed you for GameSpark. Can't even save? Dude, it's the end of the line. Here, let me get this started for you. Man, you were needy today, my darling.
Wait, I got it.
You know how to do it? What's that?
I know how.
There you go. Fantastic. E33 is my favorite game to come out in a long time. I know, I need to play it, but I can't stream it because I don't stream mature rated games. Padawan, how's it going? Happy Thursday. My daughter loves Lord of the Rings. Maybe that can make her brave enough to watch Uruk beheadings and the Dead Marshes and Super Saiyan Galadriel. Galadriel wasn't super scary. Charlotte has seen the Balrog. She has seen the Balrog, and honestly, Auden watched the entire first movie with me when she was like, it was like right when she first turned 4. She loved it. She loved it until Gollum showed up, and then Gollum really freaked her out. Really freaked her out. And I was like, you know what? Fair. He's creepy. You really have it out for me, don't you? We fought side by side. You said you wanted to create a world for fiends. It was all a lie, wasn't it? You used me. I sought power, nothing more. Surely the howling of those bitter winds does not escape your ear. The end draws nigh. Again? I can't lose. I won't. Oh, yeah. How did we do this last time? I don't remember how we did this. Chrono Trigger's great. I played it over 20 years ago, technically, but I remember nothing about it. All I remembered was a frog. That was it. I just knew there was some frog. So if we just attack... Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. There's something else we're supposed to aim at. What is that? Is it like a magic box? Magic... Gotcha! Oh, biscuits. Adios, amigos. Wow, what a wild game. We have adios, amigos. We have howdy. Coming at you again, Ozzie. What a weird fight. Killed with kindness. Dude, all he's going is down into the basement. We were just there. We just came up. I mean, he is... I am under... Baymax! I feel that. I am unable to determine the logic behind his actions. As am I. That makes no sense. Where did he go? Do we follow him? He should have just fallen down here. What? You want another what? Oh, well, I can't get you one right now because I'm busy. Goat is frog. Frog is goat. I do love the frog. But I got Magus. Frog is MVP VIP goat. Where did he? Like, this is where we fell when we fell down into the... What was the cat? None of this makes any sense. Nope, nope. This is how I feel. Ready?
You what the password is.
What's on your face? Marker? Because I can't have you guys just getting stuff on the App Store. You can't have my password. You don't need a new game right now, baby. If you bring me my Switch, I'll let you play my Switch. Do you want to play Little Gator game? Or Goose game? So much content, and yet she's bored. I know, but I cannot take the time to get that for you right now. That's something that we should have gotten much, much earlier. Yeah, give me all your passwords. Give me your debit card number. Give me it all. Give me your license plate number. Or not license plate number, driver's license number. Wow. Square brain. What was all this for? There has to be... Yeah, CVV, please. Expiration date. Okay, be real with me, y'all. Am I missing something? I don't want to walk out if it's gonna... Like, what does all this mean? Childhood best friend, first pet's name, social security number, just for good measure. Where you were, hometown, like place where you were born. Yeah, all those things. I'm just gonna need those things for no reason. It's fine. There isn't any like action button. What was the point of all this? I mean, I imagine that this is the thing. This is the Magus fortress of one of his 3 henchmen in the Middle Ages, but like, you only have to start worrying when she asks you for your social security number and your mother's maiden name. True. Like, I'm not opposed to getting her a new game, but she needs to ask me before I start streaming. Like, my kids just do not feel like my streaming is what it is. Like, they feel like, well, they can just come inside. Okay, now I have a question. I wonder if there are 3... That's interesting. Lost Sanctum? Where are we? My memory banks contain no data on this location. I've not seen this place before. Is this a world apart from our own? Perhaps a different dimension altogether? There may be some value in the knowing. I wonder if there are any people here. Their numbers are too great. We must withdraw for now. What? I know. It's like, no matter how many times I try to tell them that I'm like, look, I'm busy, I'm in the middle of something, kids just automatically feel like their mom or their dad just is gonna they're just gonna pay attention to them like no matter what, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. I think that's true of all parents' work. Now, having worked from home with my kiddo around, he does not care about anything but what he wants. Yeah, exactly. They're just like, well, she's here, like she's sitting at her computer. So like, what's the problem if I just pop in and say something? And even Charlotte, who's 11 and old enough to understand, and she doesn't do this often, but every once in a while she'll just come in and just be like, oh, so in my game, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, does this need to be said right now? Can you just wait like 2 hours? Ozzie's hideout should be clear after the cat scene. Okay, so there's nothing for me to actually get there because like I've done it. Yeah, I'm confused. Maybe I have to do all 3. Are there like, oh, this looks magical. Oh no, that's the, oh. Well, yeah, there's the sun shrine in every place, I guess. Yeah, it's true. What Lindsay says is true. it's just like your kid just does not, they just don't understand that when you're working, that you're like busy with something else that doesn't actually. So there's nothing that you get from that. I once had a meeting and I got him set up and settled and told him to only interrupt if there's an emergency. And within 5 minutes, he came and asked me to help him peel his banana. Yes, that's how I feel. And we bury them down where we never, ever, ever find them. Yep, that's pretty much Auden. Like, I put her into quiet time today and I was like, okay, do you have everything you need? And she was like, yep. And I said, you have everything you need. You got scissors, you got paper, you got all this stuff. She was like, yep, I have everything I need. I was like, okay. And then within 5 minutes, she was like, Mama, I need some tape. No, I didn't get any gear. How do you get that? Is there like a secret time to start handing out your business card to Auden? She can make it a point. Seriously. Some kids have boundaries and don't interrupt you mid-sentence. There's this Calvin and Hobbes comic strip where they're going out somewhere to eat and Calvin's like, but why can't I come with you guys? And they're like, because we've gotten a babysitter for you. Oh, maybe it has to be Magus. Oh no, but I had Magus. What happens if you... Oh, nothing. Okay. Yeah, I assumed that this would give me some sort of gear, but this didn't give me any gear. I am gearless. Wait a minute. No. I think I did get some. Hold on. I got a... Okay. I don't think I got gloom gear, but I think I got a scythe and I got a speed ring. Or something. Speed ring, yeah. Uh-huh. Pretty sure that's what I got here. Okay, all right, so I am just square brain again. And I did get things here, and I just am not. Apparently I was greedy. I opened those boxes, and then I went in to talk to Ozzie and was like, give me more. That was my problem. I was greedy. I mean, valid emergency. Like, yeah. Yeah, so when they're watching screens, most of the time, they're pretty focused, and they don't ask me for things. But the other problem, too, is that even when Ander is around, they all come ask me. There's a hidden room? Where's there a hidden room? Button. No. Candelabra. Lumiere. No. I don't see any exclamation points on anybody's head. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would imagine that all these... Oh, Auden does that all the time. Which is really sweet, but... I imagine that all of these are where you get, like, the final or, like, the most powerful weapon of all the people. Although Ayla doesn't have a weapon. So maybe Ayla doesn't count. Maybe it's a weapon for Baymax, Marl, Magus, Ribbert, and Luca, and Chrono. Although I think I got the one for Chrono. I got it in like it's like a blue pyramid thing that was out in the forest somewhere. So they're basically okay, so here's my question. In the room with the slicer? Oh, okay. So here's my question. Do I have to do all those things or should I... Oh no, that's checking it. It's empty, you greedy, greedy person. You greedy dirtbag. Oh! Oh my gosh. There they are. Gloom, all the things. Hey, Mactastic, how are you? Happy Thursday. Happy Tholes Day. How's he holding his arms while he flies? Okay, so here's my question. Thank you, Twizzlo. I never would have found that on my own. Are you kidding? It's almost like you need a guide or something to play these games. Here's my question. Do I have to do all these things? Like go to the Future Factory, do the Sun Shrine thing, Middle Ages Rainbow, like whatever that means. Or could I go fight Labos right now, but would he honestly kick my butt and everything would be terrible? You know what I'm saying? Like what is absolutely necessary? That's another thing too, is it's like you can get them like with Auden, you can get them lunch. I'll get her lunch. And then she'll go into quiet time and be like, can I have a snack? I'm like, I beg your pardon. Although we've stopped doing snacks in her room because she started getting ants. And I was like, well, no more snacks in our room then. Okay, there's another forest. No, there is a forest right here. You know what? We're gonna go stay at an inn. Oh, this is 20G, sure. That's how you get ants. And I mean, we live in Texas where you get ants sometimes anyway because fire ants are the worst. But yeah, she started getting little ants in her room. And so I was like, we can't have food in here anymore. I never figured out exactly what was bringing the ants in, but they've stopped coming in. In Aussie's fort, there's a hidden room with some pretty good equipment. Yeah, I got it just now. Thanks to Twizzlo. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. We're going to switch out for Ribbert. Oh, okay. And then I believe we go into here, this woods. Ugh. Okay, so funny story. I actually did, oh, there's like nothing here. I mean, sorry, Ribbert, your place is great, but like there's nothing here for me right now. What did he say? A forest in the Middle Ages? Some lady that's been... Hold on. Are you... Oh, stop that, you bad boy. Okay. So I, in our very, very first apartment we ever lived in, right after we were married, I left a bag of chips sitting out, like, by the couch overnight. And then I came home, like an open bag of chips, and then I came home for lunch the next day and sat down on the couch and started just eating the chips while I was waiting for my real lunch to cook. And Ander was home for lunch. And he looked at me and he goes, do you realize you're covered in ants? And I looked down and I was covered in ants. They were all over the potato chips in the bag. And therefore they were all over me. I was eating chips, or I was eating ants. Luckily, it was crunchy chips, and I was just I think I just started laughing, didn't I?
Yeah, you weren't.
I wasn't like totally like, "Wah!" But I was just like, oh my God.
You were a little, like, you weren't.
I mean, I couldn't, it's not like I could, yeah.
But you definitely ate.
I definitely did eat some ants, for sure. Okay, there are, how do you... Whoa, we've never let this music play long enough to hear this, like, addition, this jam. So, I don't know how to get in there. Instructions are really unclear. Like, oh. Yeah, the jazzy funk. We watched a video on anteaters and the narrator was like, she looks like she's been drawn by a 3-year-old on a sugar rush. That made me laugh. I was like, yeah, she kind of does, actually. She's kind of... Dude, they had footage of inside the ant mound while she was slurping up ants with her sticky tongue. It was bananas. Speaking of bananas, it was wild. I've never seen footage like that inside an ant mound I'm gonna talk to Fiona because I feel like Fiona has something important to tell me. I don't know. Much of this forest was destroyed in the war against Magus. I toil endlessly to restore it by planting trees, but all of them wither and die. Okay. Oh! So wait a minute. That is the Cursed Woods, then. I love the name Fiona. It's really pretty. Fiona, hey girl, hey. How can I be if this is... Oh, hello. I'm gonna steal your stuff. How can I help you? Fiona Banana. Maybe she'll talk to Chrono? Anybody would talk to Chrono, right? No. What do ants eat for breakfast? Or what do ants eat for breakfast? I don't know. A croissant? But yay! I got it! I totally got it. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something in a different time, but he said it was in the Middle Ages. You know what? Okay. Wait. We'll go to now and see how that forest is doing, like right now. It looks like it is fine. I don't know where Fiona's house went. Okay, wait. Mayor's Manor? Maybe we should talk to the mayor. Is he the mayor? Ah ha ha! I run this town and I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. No thanks. Boring! Boo! Boring. Wow, what a freaking tool. What a jerk. That looks like a desert. Well, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't that where we Oh, fancy. We just stole these. Everybody says daddy's greedy. That's not true, is it? Well, I mean, I also might be considered greedy because here I am taking all your stuff. Sorry, my bad. You know, if you use that, if you make double that batter, you can make fried pickles too. You can have 2 things of oil going. Oh, okay. Snail stop? Did we know what this is? Oh yeah, this is... Fair. 4 centuries ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to revive the great forest that once flourished to the north. It's a sad tale. Oh yeah, we're supposed to help her. Okay. 600 Middle Ages. Ozzie's making fried pickles. Fried pickles are so good. Well, it's not in the present, and it can't be in antiquity because she lived in the Middle Ages. Oh, there's nothing here. It's just water. Wow, not a lot of stuff here. Okay, here's my question. Can I go beat Lavos right now? Am I in a position to beat Lavos, or would he absolutely cream me? Should I be doing these things? Or should I grind more? Like, how am I at the end of the game, basically? I mean, I feel like he gives you all these things and is like, hey, you can do all these different things and they can help you. But I also feel like they're just going to be final weapons for all of your people. So it's almost like you want to pick who's in your party. You know what? Let's go to the future. That's when you go. There's so much content and story to do, but you can try to finish the game. It would be a challenge, but it's not impossible. Well, if it's gonna be, oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. I think so. Maori. Wait, Maori? Is it Maori? Well, welcome. Happy you're here. I'm trying to make some decisions here about what's going on. My husband just terrified me. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, am I supposed to, do I have to do all these things that he mentioned? Like Fiona with the forest and all that stuff? Or could I just go straight to the cataclysm or whatever? I think I need to have... You know what? I'm going to replace Chrono with... Mari, have you ever played Chrono Trigger? I think we're going to swap her out and then put Baymax here because I feel like Baymax is... You can go to the Cataclysm at any time. There are also other ways to get to Lavos and do the final fight. For the fun of it, complete more first. Okay. I mean, the reality is I'm going out of town next week, and so it makes sense. Okay. That reminds me of that scene in Sing 2 with Portia when they're in like the Vegas and she's like, "Take that, you nasty green monster. Did I do good?" And they're like, "Take that, you nasty orange monster." Oh, it's Sci-Fi. I love Sci-Fi. This is in the future where robots, the birthplace of robots. I would imagine that it is this derelict factory. Since there is like no info that leads you to it, there is a woman in 12,000 BC that will give you a seed. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. That is exactly what I needed. Yeah, it's not like I have a guide or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. There was a chest back there. I remember. What is that? Nothing. Okay, I dig in this music. There's a chest up there and a door. Whoa. How do we get up there? Look at all them robots. Robots. Okay, I think we have to start all the way down here. Oh, wait, we go in here? Oh. Couple of games' most poignant moments are inside quests you haven't done yet. You could always see them later if you want to finish the game. I don't want to finish the game just yet, but it would be pretty cool if I could finish it before I go out of town. Okay. But that gives me tomorrow, and then that also gives me money. But you know what? I'm not going to stress about it. I don't want to stress about it. One shot, and you're dead. Yeah. Oh, but then I think... like we move into more rooms and there are more of them. Oh yeah, there is. It's not that I'm like, I can't wait to finish this game. I want to get this game over with. I'm trying to think of like when I leave, because it's always more ideal if I can finish a game before I have to like give it up for a week. Because then coming back to it, I'm like, where am I? What was I doing? But it's not a big deal. I'll just keep trying to do this this side quest stuff because it will also give my guys more like experience, and the more experience I have, the better I'll do. Lavos would probably absolutely murder me right now. Let's call it what it is. I don't think I'm in any position to fight Lavos right now. And then there's also the death element. Yeah, I've still got stuff to do. It's fine. The plan is to play this, finish this, and then probably play the 2 Monument Valleys, and then play Metroid Prime 4. Dude, I have so many chat commands. So many. I've been streaming for almost 6 years. I mean, I've built up quite the array of chat commands. So many. So many. This just spits us out. Okay, wait. Oh, I don't know where we did this. Those look like little mini long necks. Yeah, 6 years. I started streaming. I actually started streaming with Twitch Sings back when we had just moved here. So it was 2019. And I started streaming, I think it was in May, I want to say. Because I remember we moved here and I like quit my job that I loved. Quit my job, became a stay-at-home mom. We moved here, we moved into a house, and I was really struggling because I was kind of like I was trying to, you know, I've always heard women say oftentimes that when they stop working and they start staying home with their kids, they lose their identity. And I was always like, what does that even mean? Like, what? But then I experienced it for myself, and I totally get it now because suddenly you don't feel like you're needed outside of the house, and oh, this was on the second story. I understand. And so I had a friend that was a live streamer, and she used to stream Dead by Daylight, and she was doing pretty well. She was an affiliate, and she was doing pretty well. And so when Twitch Sings became a thing, I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. And so I started doing Twitch Sings, and I loved Twitch Sings, but I only did it for, I don't know, a couple, like I did it for maybe a year, maybe 6 months or so before they announced that they were going to get rid of it. And so I had to make a decision, like what was I going to do? But I really enjoyed streaming a lot, and I really believe it saved my mental health at the time, because I was really struggling trying to figure out where I was needed. And I mean, I was needed by my child. Of course I was, because I needed to take care of my kid. But I had really enjoyed my job. I was good at my job, and I didn't quit my job because I wanted to quit. I quit my job because it just made more sense, because I was... What? Because we were moving, and because we were able to get a house, but we couldn't afford the house in Austin where we were, and so we had to go farther outside of Austin. Anyway, and so it was hard. It was a really, really, really hard transition, and Twitch Sings absolutely helped pull me out of kind of a dark place. And then when COVID hit and everybody was on lockdown and stuff, I mean, it was a huge, huge savior for me then as well. Rumi says, since I was work from home full time, even before COVID, I really had to get myself outside. But even still, COVID hit me pretty hard. It hit everybody really hard. That's very sweet of you, PJ. Thanks. I love it. Sorry, it said what now? Wait for the... Hold on. I'm not ready to do this yet. Just a second. Is that it? No. Okay. So I've been doing it for a while, and I love it. Okay, but it's never been like a... My goal has never been like, well, I really want to reach partner or whatever, because honestly, I'm really limited. Okay, wait. Pattern 00 is AB. Pattern 01 is YY. As in, why do we care? No, just kidding. Hold on, where are my other notes? I had notes. Where are my AB notes of my... Are they here? Oh yeah, they are. They're right here. Okay. Okay, Y, AB, AB, YY. Okay. Whoa. Everybody's super excited. Susie has made many sacrifices, but none more so than to attempt to single-handedly keep Dr. Pepper profitable. Trying. If I were to ever have a sponsor, I would love it to be Dr. Pepper, because man, this stuff runs in my veins. But I'm limited on the amount of time I can stream because I've got little kids and because I have other things going on. And so I can't just stream for like 4 hours. And I'll be honest, even a 3-hour stream, by the end of it, I start to be like, oh, how long have I been streaming? Wow, only 2 hours? Dang. See, like today I have to end my stream a little bit early. Normally I stream until 4. And so in my head, I was like, I wish I could stream. You know what though? I think I would prefer, if I had my way, I would stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or I would stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or something like that. For 4 hours instead of streaming every single day for 3, because then that would free up time for me to make YouTube content. Like I haven't even pieced together my Guess the Game Scene video yet. And that was over a week. That was almost a week ago. And I'm supposed to do a bargain game episode tomorrow and we're going out of town next week. So like, I mean, it is what it is. Like we may fall, I may fall behind, but it is a Texas thing. Texas, Dr. Pepper was born and raised in Waco, Texas. I have been to its museum. You get free Dr. Pepper with every purchase ticket. Get inside. It's great times. You can get a Dr. Pepper float and so good. It's great. Okay. A, B, Y, Y. Okay. To activate the crane, wait for the tone and white flash and then press any two, one after the next. Oh, removing the things. Okay. It like hesitated. Tom. Yes. Can of Dr. Pepper a day keeps the doctor away. Your sister used to live in Waco, but you've never been to the museum? I mean, it's not like the most amazing thing in the world, but it was really fun. We actually met one of my Twitch like community members there. We met basically Dad there and his family, and I had 2 friends of mine bring their kids, and we all met together, and it was so much fun. And we met basically Dad, and I was like, first thing I said to him was, "You are so tall." And the first thing he said to me was, "And you are so short." And I was like, yeah, well, it's true. It's true. I am short. Although I drink Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, because that's like a way. Oh, that's right. I didn't stretch before because I was in the middle of fighting all those people. That's the way I feel slightly less guilty about having a Dr. Pepper every single day. But now I've graduated from just drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar to now I get a case of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar and then I get a case of the cream soda Zero Sugar Dr. Pepper. And I have to like switch back and forth. I'm like, what do I feel like drinking today? I never thought I'd be one of those people, but I'm like at home all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm home all day. And this year we chose to homeschool. I chose to homeschool. And homeschooling is going great. Like I really am enjoying having this time with my kids. Park day is nothing short of magic. I'm telling you guys right now. We go to this park and all the kids are they're kids of all ages and all the parents sit at the little pavilion at the picnic tables and we chat and talk to each other. And all the kids get to go out and capture bugs and poke sticks in mud. And there's like a little tiny ditch, but there's very little water in it. And there are older kids that are around and they play Frisbee and football and I watched them all just of their own accord start playing Duck Duck Goose with all the little kids the other day. We go every Wednesday and it is literal magic. No, it's not literal. Sorry, literally. It's not literal magic. It is the closest you can get to magic because my kids are just being kids. They're just unstructured play. There's a playground there. There's a basketball court. They bring rollerblades. They bring scooters. It is figurative magic. Yes. It's so much fun. I love it. I love Park Day so much. And I used to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I took Thursdays off and then I streamed Fridays because Thursday is me and my husband's like date day. And my girls normally go to grandma's house, but grandma is recovering from back surgery. So that's kind of out for a while. But switching my stream schedule around and going to Park Day was one of the best things I ever could have done because my girls love it. I love it. We all feel so fulfilled when we leave. It's wonderful. So I don't regret choosing to homeschool, but it definitely has changed some things. Like I definitely feel like I have less time. I am 5 feet 2 inches. That's how tall I am. I'm like Link, basically. I'm like Link, the Link himself. I think he's 5'2", right? I'm pretty short. But at the same time, basically dad is also quite tall. Like he's like 6'2", and that's tall. Well, that's tall to me because I'm so short. My brother is 6'1", I think. And for some reason, basically dad seemed a lot taller than my brother, but maybe it's just because, yeah, I don't know. But basically dad's family was darling. And of course he has 3 boys, and they were obsessed with my Charlotte because Charlotte loves Pokemon. And so when we all went to go grab lunch at Torchy's Tacos, they sat at their own table and they were like, so Charlotte, like, what do you like? Like, what's your favorite? Blah, blah, blah. It was really cute. And she was like, well, when can we have them? Like, when can we have them over? And I was like, dude, they live in Dallas. Like, they're like 3 hours away from us. And she was like, oh man, she was really bummed out about that. It was really cute. They were super, like, they took to each other immediately. It was really cute. Are you kidding? We have to go through this again? Yeah, I'm short. But you know what? I believe being short is actually better because you can always hem jeans, pants, skirts, anything that you wear on your bottom half. You can always hem them. You can't make them longer without people being able to tell that you made them longer. So it doesn't really bother me. I learned a long time ago how to hem my own jeans and keep the original hem. And ever since I learned how to do that, I don't mind. I've never minded being short. I can wear whatever shoes I want. I can wear whatever, I can wear whatever I want. And if it gives me some height, great. If it doesn't, whatever. I even have a friend who's shorter than I am. She's teensy. And whenever I see her at church, she's not in my church congregation, but we go to the same church building because she's in a different church congregation. Same church, just a different congregation. And if I'm ever wearing like high-heeled shoes, I tower over her, and it's great. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And we just laugh about it because I don't get to do that very often. And Charlotte's always like, how tall do you think I'll be? I'm like, look, man, your prospects are not great. You're going to be pretty short. I think my sister is just a teensy bit shorter than me. And I think my mom was just a tiny bit taller than me. Although as she got older and with all her health issues and everything, she kind of shrunk because she was just kind of more hunched and everything. So, okay, but like we just did this. You know what I'm saying? Like how... Am I missing something? Oh, I think I am. I think I can... Oh, no, never mind. How do you get out of this situation? Because if I go in there, it just takes me. Unless I ran into robots while I was in there. That might have been the problem. If it does this again, I'm going to be really mad. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, so now I've moved the barrels. So now... Apparently, Dora is the reason Swiper can never find a girlfriend. Whenever Swiper is on Tinder and sees a lady fox that he might like, Dora shouts, Swiper, no swiping! You know what? My 4-year-old went as a Swiper one year for Halloween, and it was the cutest costume. And everyone, Swiper, no swiping! It was great. Ooh, thunder, 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 thunder blade. Ultra high security door lock system code. Hold on. Ah, yes, that is very good language to describe that. X-A-B-Y. X-A-B-Y. Okay. Decoding. Oh, what? A-B-Y-X. A-B-Y-X. X-A-B-Y. A-B-Y-X. Power of Zabe. What Zabe? The babe. The Zabe with the power. What power? Power of voodoo. Hoodoo. You do what? Remind me of the Zabe. Okay, but like, where do we use that? That is the question. Yes, Ivy, yeah. Why? Okay. There was a thing. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not there. Oh, maybe it's down. Oh. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Oh, it's only go, babe, down or up. I feel like the other one gave you an option. Maybe. I heard Huntrix is on the cover of Time. Don't waste my time, dudes. You take like 5 HP. Oh, okay, 16. Never mind. The power of Zabi, or Abix. A-B-X-Y. No, A-B-Y-X. Abix. Abix. It's like a book character. I feel like that's like... Where does this send us? Okay, this goes to... Oh, this is different. Boss fight? Maybe? I'm gonna prepare anyway. Who is on the what of what? I don't know. Who is on all the things? Oh, here's like another stairway. Wait, this is where we fought those robots. I remember now. What is the super secret door? Like what is that situation? Or power door or whatever. Get them all. How much HP do they have? 10? Oh, apparently not. Because she only took 9. And he died. He died. He's dead. I know these dudes are weak to magic, but... It's called an... What's it called? An alkali? Oh, like alkaline. Oh, well, they have at least 6. So I think they have 7. 7 or 8 HP. 7 or 8. Okay. There's gotta be like a... What is the... What did they call it? Oh. That. I remember. Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember. Isn't that where we found Baymax? And then there were like the big main gigantic super security doors. But now I don't... Oh, we could have just gone down that way. Am I in the right place? This is the birthplace of machines, right? It's not the sewers. I feel like it would be the factory. Can we go down even more? Oh, yeah, we can. I'm not in the right place? Oh, that's right. We just did this. Oh, I thought I was in the right place. This is why they give you a guide when you purchase the game. It said birthplace of machines. You know what? I actually honestly thought there was going to be one of those fancy pendant doors here. That is what I thought was going to happen. So we're not even in the right place. Well then... Yes, ma'am. This is the what? This is the what? This is the Proto Dome. I thought we were gonna fight a boss and everything. It's got its own special land, the Geno Dome. Let's go to the Geno Dome. Let's go, let's go, let's go find it. Where's the epic? There she blows. I should have guessed as much because now that you have the epic, you can like go. Oh my. Oh no, that's the sunshine. I knew that. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, there's a secret special cave. No, it is not a secret special cave. It's the same cave every time. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, but that's different. Hold on, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna do an ice attack on you because you're a fire person. Oh, all 5 of them? Oh, I was not ready.
Come across a boss fight.
Are you kidding? Whoa. Okay. Well, note to self. Don't come here ever. Okay. Wow, she lasted a really long time. Wow, I'm amazed. I do not. I literally do not. Wow, that was bananas. Okay, so hold on. Oh, wait. I can give Marl. Oh, maybe I can't not. What is the black vest? Absorbs 50% of shadow damage, absorbs 50% of light damage. Who can wear the ruby thing? Can you? Magic defense, no. Man, I mean, oh, child, that was crazy. Golden suit. I think the only person that can wear the ruby suit, honestly, is Luca. Ruby vest. Oh, that's because she's fire. Well, that does make sense. That checks out. She has the least amount of life out of all my people. I have not used her in a very long time. So can she only use a ruby vest because she has firepower? I don't want to use Luca because she's Veek, but at the same time, like, I don't know, maybe. Okay, wait, what does this do? Halves fire damage. Okay, so it doesn't nullify it, but it halves it. Okay, who do I need for the triple tech? Luca, Marl, and Magus? Oh, that's what you need. And then you have what? Magic defense plus 10? I mean, yeah. And then what do you have? Guardian bangles, stamina plus 2. No, that's dumb. Magus, Marl, and Luca? I'm gonna do speed increased. Okay, we're gonna I'm gonna try this again, but this is probably gonna be bad. We're gonna try. If it just, oh, Luca has like no. Okay. What did he just do? I didn't even see what he just did. Oh, I can't do ice. What is that called? I don't even know. 542? What? I'm confused. Oh, he did a roulette spin. That's what he did. That sounded so weird. Ding-a, ding-a. Oh, he rotated his flames? And because I hit the right one? So I'm supposed to what? Pay attention to like which... Oh, now I understand. It was a miss. Oh, and that's why he attacked me all that time. Because I hit all 6 of them. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh man, he's dead again. How do you know which one's which? What a stupid boss. What a weird sound, too. Beanie bee. Well, Luca's already at like 144. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's no way for you to pay attention. Wow. Okay, I understand how it works now, but I still hate it. Okay, well, I need more life then. Yeah, he's pretty terrible. I don't like him. He can be gone. Okay, we will come back to the Sun Temple later, because I am definitely not ready, even with my ruby vest. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is probably it. This is probably it. The Geno Dome. Is that every time you shoot the correct flame, he gets a text message? That's what it sounded like to me. Boo, 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 boo. Drink the potion of wisdom and wield your luck necklace. Yeah, something. In any square endgame of this era, everything has a gimmick. They were big on that, I'll say. Who enters my sanctum unbidden? My, welcome home, R66Y, or should I say, Prometheus? Whoa. And behind you, fleshlings? I have not seen creatures of flesh for many a day. You know what this is giving me vibes of? Femputer from Futurama. Do not interrupt, Femputer! I have not seen creatures of flesh for many a day. Let me welcome them. Come within. Hee hee hee. You know what? When you laugh like that, that makes me want to do the opposite of what you are asking me to do. Let's see just what capabilities they possess. We're ready, baby. Oh. He had more than a 655 life points. Okay, it's good to know. See, Ayla did more damage to a robot than even a robot did to a robot. That's crazy. With her fists. It's hard being a fembot's femputer in a manbot's manputer's world. That episode is so funny. Deverminator. Oh, that's right. That's what we are. We're vermin. Right. Somehow. Shield sphere. You know what? We should probably do a combo. You know what I'm saying? Like here I am trying to like take them out one at a time, but it's because I want to save on MP, but at the same time I should probably just, yeah. See? Although I gotta be honest, I'm a little worried because, dang it. I'm a little worried because I have a feeling this is gonna end in some sort of boss fight, and I only have like 20 more minutes before I got it. Like I have to end the stream earlier today, and so I don't know if I can do this right now. But I don't know. We'll get there, and then we'll see what happens. What is a Dino Tail? Hit all foes. Damage higher when HP is low. Whoa, that was crazy. She just called in a dino from the million. Girl power dominate the fembots. Could do about 18 Sun Temple runs in 20 minutes, I would say so. Oh, it's just so many over and over and over again. Whoa, this is a lot of things. This is so many. Okay, hold on. Cure wind? No. Wait, whomst? Is it cure wind? No. Cure wind? I thought cure wind was with, oh, nope, that's with Marl. I thought that was with, oh yeah, it is. I thought it was with Chrono. I feel bad for people with naturally villainous voices. All they want to do is invite you over for dinner, but it comes out, let me have you for dinner. It would be delicious. I know, right? Oh, I can inflict stop on all my enemies. That's good to know. See, I'm also of the belief that nothing ever can stop or slow or any sort of or any of that stuff to a boss, because all the times, so those two golems that Luca can hypno wave and put to sleep, that never would have occurred to me, because those things never work on boss fights. In Final Fantasy games, you can't ever put a boss to sleep, or you can't put stop on a boss. You may be able to put slow on a boss, maybe, but it's rare. 18 Sun Temple runs. It's true. It's totally true. Wow, we're getting lots of barrier spheres. I feel like they want us to use those. Good. Day in the morning. Can, what's his face, Baymax take out like everyone? Does he have like an everybody, all the time, every day move? You know, I will be honest, I didn't think I was really gonna like Marl very much. Like when we first met her at the beginning of the game, I was like, okay, she's gonna be like your quintessential, like, kind of, you know, princess. Even though they were like, oh, the king's tomboy daughter, but she's actually super formidable. She reminds me, that's kind of how I felt about Yuna, honestly. Playing Final Fantasy X, I was like, Yuna's gonna be like this, because that's honestly how I felt about Aerith in Final Fantasy VII. I never used Aerith because I was like, she's weak. I mean, I know that she probably gets stronger as you level her, but I didn't have the patience. I was like, I might as well just level other people. I never used Aerith ever in my party. She has that cool healing wind limit, which is really cool, but like, it was just never, the amount of effort it took for me to level her, to like move past her weakness. She was better in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. She definitely had better and was stronger in those. They made her a little bit more useful, I guess. But with Yuna, I remember when I first met her, I was like, oh, well, no, I'm gonna have like my guys, you know, I'm gonna have like Titus and then, what's his face with the hair and the ball. And then, you know, like I want my dude, but she actually ended up being super awesome as far as magic goes. And she was really strong. It was all about Lulu. Waka, that's right, that's his name. It's all about Lulu and her thousands of buckles. They just added to her power. Not bad for humans. I'll be looking forward to greeting you. Are you a person? I don't think you're a person. I think you're a femputer. That's what I think. That's what I think. Wow. Oh, everybody else is cool. Her life was low, but everybody else was cool. She's a replicant. The person that's talking to us right now. I don't know what that means, but I'll find out here in a second. Bye, Lindsay. You also, but I love you. You also have an excellent time zone. Good luck with the banana peeling. Man, Auden asks for bananas pretty regularly, or she'll ask for bananas and then I'm like, what the heck, man? You don't even eat the bananas I buy you. And then they just go bad. And then I put them in my freezer being like, I'll make banana bread. And then I never do. Oh, from Blade Runner. Dude, I loved Blade Runner. Well, I only saw 2049, but it was very good. definitely R-rated for sure, but I really enjoyed it. I was able to kind of look past that and be like, I mean, there was a long time where the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was like, okay, that's not true. I feel like nowhere in anywhere in any doctrine was there ever a do not watch rated R movies. I don't feel like that was anywhere. My dad watched rated R movies as I was growing up, like, but he was careful about the movies he chose to watch because there's a huge difference between something like Requiem for a Dream and like Braveheart, Saving Private Ryan, District 9, and I'm trying to think of something else that has like really heavy sexual themes, and I can't think of it right now because that's not the kind of thing I watch. But we also have movies like Titanic that are rated PG-13 and have straight up nudity in them. And so for me, ratings are like, well, just be aware of what you're going into, right? You should just be aware of what kind of media you're consuming. And so like my dad was never one of those that was like, oh, well, it's R-rated. We just don't watch R-rated movies. My dad watched R-rated movies all the time, but he was careful about the movies he chose. There's also a difference between like something like The Exorcist, which is just really creepy and demonic, and then like The Matrix. I don't know. It's like they're not even in the same, I don't know. So I have definitely seen my fair share of rated R movies, and I know that there are some people that are like, oh, well, like she's a member of the church. And I'm like, yeah, well, I did my research to figure out why it was rated R and what the things were that made it rated R, and there are definitely certain themes that I will stay away from when it comes to R-rated movies, and certain themes that I can kind of get past, like The Matrix kind of violence, or like V for Vendetta violence, or like, I thought Blade Runner was great, but Blade Runner 2049, excellent story, awesome. Knew immediately it was done by the same director as Dune, from the camera angles and everything. But I do think there's some nudity in it, and I had to be like, well, I think I skipped it. When it happened, I was like, oh, okay, and we just like skipped it. 300 years ago, the Lavos disaster brought drastic and devastating change to this planet. At its current rate of decline, humanity is doomed. The disease you call despair already consumes you from within. Why you gotta call me out like that? It's just like they say in Pirates of the Caribbean. Their rules are more guidelines. If you can't watch a movie or show with adult themes and still feel right with yourself and God, then perhaps don't watch them. The world evolves, and the gospel needs to evolve with things to adapt to continue to grow as well. It all depends on the person, and it depends on, because everything is a choice, right? So like Andrew and I watch V for Vendetta every year on the 5th of November. That's become like a thing for us. And every single year we watch it and we love it. It's a rated R movie. It does have some language in it. It's got some really heavy themes in it, but I also feel like it has a really important message, super important message. And I don't know, if you categorize all the different things, you categorize violence, you categorize, sexuality, and you categorize language. If I were to have to choose, like if you have those three things and it's like, pick two, I would pick violence and language over like gratuitous sex in a movie or a show every time. Because that, I'm like, I can kind of just get past that. But I don't know. That's just me personally. Was that you? Did you tell me? Oh, there's like a little thing. Rude. Why is those things? I want that pink treasure chest. Okay, open up. Oh, I see something sparkling over there. It's all about what makes you feel, and I also don't really feel like it's a great thing to be completely desensitized to that stuff either, though, because my brother can watch anything. It can be the most horrifying thing ever. And my brother's like, well, because he's just super desensitized. And I'm like, I don't know if that's really a good thing to be desensitized to stuff like that, because I mean, our brains are wired to not be able to handle certain things for a reason. Like nobody should have to witness the horrors of war, right? And so I don't know. That is something to me where I'm like, he'll be like, yeah, I can watch anything. I can play anything. Like, I'm fine. I'm like, I don't know. If watching a scene where somebody gets like ripped into pieces or whatever is doesn't bother you, I feel like, oh no, I do not want to do that. I thought that was a shiny as miney. I mean, I also think that it's important to put positive media in our brains, but I think that also, like, I try not to go out of my way. I really try not to watch, well, I don't try because I just don't watch movies a whole lot anyway, but when I'm choosing media, I normally do not choose media that I know is going to either make me sad, upset, depressed, or scared, because I don't like feeling that way. And then because it lasts, like it sticks with me for a long time and I can't shake it. And so I know that that's what it does to me. I know that it makes me feel uncomfortable and bad. If I'm gonna watch a movie, I don't wanna watch a movie that's gonna make me curl into a fetal position and cry. That's not my idea of good entertainment. Even if the movie is made well and it's a beautiful movie, I don't wanna just be sad. That's not why I wanna watch a movie. I wanna watch a movie to escape and watch something exciting and, you know, super fun and be taken away to another world. I don't want to watch a movie of like the real horrors of war or, you know, and that's not because I'm trying to be like, well, this type of thing doesn't happen, because I know war does happen and terrible things do happen. My mental state though is I can't shut it off. I can't turn it off. I turn into a basket case and I sit and think about these people, that the people in the movie might be fictional, but I know that these types of things actually happen in real life. And so it affects me really deeply. So yeah, I have to make choices on like what I'm watching or whatever. I have to make sure that the media I consume makes me feel good and doesn't leave me feeling worse than when I went in. And everybody's different with whatever, you know, with all that. Everybody's different. Everybody has different thresholds. I watched all these clips of Dead Space when the remake came out. And my brother's favorite game ever is Dead Space. And I was like, how is this your, like, how do you play this late at night and then take your headphones off and then just like, oh, that's not what I meant to do. And then just take your headphones off and then just go to bed. Like, how do you do that? Oh, I just watched a couple clips of it and I was like, this is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. I could never, ever play a game like this, ever. Okay. Oh, never mind. Oh, nope. Yep, that's... I was like, no, there's no way. They're all gonna come out at us. Okay, so here's what is gonna... Here's what I have to do. I've got to end my stream a little early today, so this is gonna be the last fight I do. I'm going to meet one of the girls that's in my like young women's church group that I've never met before. I'm taking one of my young women, like one of my actual teenage girls from my group with me. Never met her. And we just want to go say hi and just meet her and just let her know we're thinking about her. So, but I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if Scarecrow is going to, so on Fridays we do, I do different things each Friday. So every other Friday, we'll do a YouTube video together where I listen to a song from a game I've never played before and I try to guess what's going on in the game scene. And then I publish that as a YouTube video. And then on every other Friday, I find a game that is under $2 and I play it for about 45 minutes to an hour and see if it's worth it. It's like a bargain game, kind of like, is it trash or is it treasure? And it's been really fun. I've only done 2 of the game ones. I've done a couple of the guess the game scenes, and it's been really, really fun. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Hopefully, Scarecrow is usually the one that runs the poll of the bargain game on the Discord. And I picked 6 games today, but I'm kind of late. I should have gotten them to him yesterday, but I just never had a chance. Hey, Trekkie, how are you? So if you are not part of my Discord, there's the link. Feel free to join it. It's more of this. Good vibes. That's what I'm all about. And you can also vote for whatever game you want me to try or whatever. Get music. Scarecrow usually picks like 6 songs too. And like when it's a week to do a music, guess the game scene, and then people can vote on which song they want me to do next. So it's kind of engaging and it's like, it involves everybody. And then on Fridays, we record that scene together here on stream, and then I turn it into a YouTube video later. So that'll probably happen tomorrow. If I got him the games too late, it just is what it is. Like, I may not be able to do one tomorrow. It just is what it is. And with me going out of town next week, everything's kind of sort of anyway. So I'm going to keep playing Chrono Trigger and keep doing some of the side content. I do not feel like I'm ready to, I don't feel like I've been, I don't think I'm ready to play or to go to Lavos just yet. I think there are things I need to do, and I need to level up my dudes. I need to do some grinding and stuff. And I don't see any reason to try and rush this game either, because I don't know. I don't want to rush through it and miss fun things. But Sword Art, did I say hi to you? I think I did. Did I? Oh, and the Game Awards are tonight. I will probably not be watching them, but if somebody wants to live stream them through like the video channels on my Discord, or they have a Discord that they're streaming it on or whatever, feel free. I don't know how much I can tune in because we're having the missionaries from our church congregation over for dinner tonight. And so I'm going to be pretty tied up for the next little while, but hey, it's Land Rider. I'm excited for next week to be nothing but games and paid caroling. That sounds like a dream. That sounds so fun. I don't even know what I'm gonna play. Like, I don't even have anything. Like, I'm playing Silk Song right now for the second time, but I'm close. Like, I'm heading after all the hearts in Act 3. Haven't found any of the hearts yet. I just did the Flea Festival yesterday. So I don't really know if I'm gonna have to have something if I finish Silk Song, but I'm not gonna have a lot of time to play while we're in Utah. It'll mostly just be on the flights. I mean, obviously it's not real, but if you're a person like me that's a very visual person, then it just affects me deeply anyway. And even if it's not real, obviously, it still is gross. I still consider something gross, even if it's not real. It can look really gross and sound really gross. This is why I can watch clips of movies, clips of spooky movies on mute, because somehow the sounds and the music and all that stuff make it so much worse. And they work. Of course they work. They work for a reason. Like, that's why you have these creepy sound effects, and that's why you have creepy soundtracks and things like that, or like, you know, creepy music playing, or you have no music playing, but then the music plays during the jump scare or whatever, because it works. But I don't know, I can still consider something super gross, even if it's not real, because the people that make those things have to do, like, they have to do research to figure out how to make it look real. So anyway. So now we have a, now we have an ad playing, so I'm gonna stretch. Ugh. I don't know if I'll ever beat the Sun Temple. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Land Rider. Oh, Land Rider. It goes on forever. I love the little kazoo choir they have at the end of the soundtrack where they're all playing it on the kazoos. It's great. It's perfection. And if any of you have not played Outer Wilds, do it. Such a great game, such an awesome experience. I do have blueprints on my streaming backlog. That is on my streaming backlog. So backlog. So I've heard nothing but great things about it, and I've heard it's very Outer Wilds-ish. It's pretty similar to Outer Wilds in the way that you figure things out. Charlotte comes in here and steals my phone and looks for things in, looks for like how to make things in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Oh, what? They didn't even give Land Rider an ad-free experience even though he subbed right when the ad started? Boo, I'm gonna have to do his song again. The ad didn't stop for you even after you even when you resubbed right when the ad started? Twitch is dirty. Well, this is for you. You know what? I actually, well, I guess I do have I have a Twitch, I have an announcement that my thing makes, or my chat makes, that says an ad is gonna happen in like 3 minutes or something like that. All right, my friends, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for that resub, Landrider. That was very kind of you. Please don't forget how important you are and how much you matter to the world around you, to the people around you, to this community. This world is definitely a better place with you in it than without you in it. And if you are struggling during this holiday time, because a lot of people do, because it's a time for everybody's together with family and everybody's like all wrapped up in like Christmas stuff and everything's feel good and stuff. And some people aren't in that position in their lives. Some people are struggling. Some people don't have close ties to family, or some people are isolated. Some people are away from their families for, you know, for whatever reason, work or military or, you know, whatever. And that can be really hard. And so if you are struggling, I mean, everybody's struggling with something in their lives, but if you are struggling with that this holiday season, just know that I think of this community often. I'm a religious person, so I pray pretty regularly about things. I pray for each and every one of you guys every single day. And, you know, I hope you can find some support, and I hope you can find peace and the people that you need. Because every single one of you people deserves to be around other people who want the absolute best for you. Like, don't waste your time. If somebody treats you like they don't care, believe them. Don't stick around with somebody that's gonna be like, that's not gonna treat you like they want to see you succeed. You should want to help others succeed, and others should help you want to succeed and help you do that as well. You don't have time to hang out in a bucket of crabs. Have you ever watched a bucket of crabs? If one crab starts to crawl out of a bucket, all the crabs pull him back down into the bucket. Don't hang around people like that. You are worth so much more than that. And just choose kindness, because you never know what people are going through, because maybe those people are in a bucket of crabs, you know? Maybe you got to help them out. Help them out of that bucket of crabs. Don't do it. Don't be the reason someone else's life is harder than it already is. Everybody is struggling with something. So just remember, I love you guys. I think you guys are great. Don't be a bucket of crabs. I'll be back tomorrow, and we may or may not do a bargain game. I'm not really sure. I feel bad because I kind of like threw the games in the Discord today. I don't know if Scarecrow is going to do a poll or not. If we don't do an episode tomorrow, that's okay. It's the holidays. Things are nuts, like totally crazy. So if we miss 1 week, whatever. And then next week I'll be out of town anyway. So everybody enjoy your, thanks, Mattastic. You are appreciated, and every single person here is appreciated. You guys could spend your time hanging out in any other Twitch stream, and you guys are here, and I appreciate that a lot. I love that a lot. So I appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but there will be more Chrono Trigger. I do know that. So everybody enjoy the rest of your day or your night or your time zone or wherever you are. And just remember, you are important and you matter. And yeah, until next time, cheerio, ta-ta. See you guys later. Adios. Bye-bye. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. See you later.